Hi, welcome to the masterclass. Today I am back. We are back in the masterclass. We are here to discuss the principles actually. Guys, living by the principle is actually nice because you get to be aware of yourself. Everything is about awareness. If you're earning 5,000 Rand, do you know that you can multiply your income by being aware? Awareness is the name of the game. Awareness is the name of the game. And I always say that you become aware by studying yourself. Studying yourself makes you become aware. How can you do something that you do not know? You need to be aware, you know? People are not earning 10,000 rands because they don't know how to earn 10,000 rands. They are not earning 10,000 rands because they don't know how to become aware of earning 10,000 rands. That's what Bob Proctor says. He says you need to become aware of many things. So it's all about awareness. And you know what? You really need to start working on yourself. Whoever you are and wherever and in which country you live, as long as you are in this planet Earth and you are listening to me today, or you know what I'm speaking about, these are the principles. They last forever and ever and ever. It's not a one-day thing. If I'm making this video now in 2026, but you might hear this video 10 years later. It's still working. And if you happen to click upon this video, please like and subscribe. And again, it's not by mistake. Everything does not happen by mistake. We are where we are because of our thoughts. Everything does not happen by mistake. We are surrounded by opportunity day and night. So you need to learn to maximize upon opportunity. Maximize on opportunities. Do not let opportunities go. That's why you need to be aware. Never let that's why you need to be aware. So I don't like saying the black people because it's everyone in general. Most people, they are lazy. My mentor, Mr. Stan, used to say 8% of the things can be done. But because we do not think the right thoughts, we don't even do less than 1% of the things. Imagine, out of all this world, 8% of the things, you can do them. But you do not even do 1% of 8% because of how you think. That's very bad. That means if you can do that full 8%, you would become rich and you become a millionaire. But because of how you were brought up, because of how you were raised, your thoughts are limiting you. That's why you need to flush all those things that you were taught, and you need to come to personal development so we can teach you how to do things the right way. Wallace Wattle says there's a way to get rich. You do things in a certain way. So when you come to personal development, we teach you how to do things in a certain way. There cannot be 8% of the things and you only do 1%. Come on. It goes back to most of the people are lazy. People would rather say they are unemployed and they'd rather do nothing because they say they are unemployed. They'd rather do nothing. While there are many things that people can do. I mean, money exchanges hands. Today, if you go to the nearest mall, you will see many people are there to buy things. Other people are there to sell things. Other people are there to do businesses. Other people are there to withdraw money, to go to the bank, to open loans. Money is exchanging hands by the thing that we call by this thing that we call a mall. Okay, so you're telling me you can't go and sell anything. We need to stop looking down at people who are actually selling things. My mentor used to say every day when you wake up, you want to brush your teeth. And when you want to brush your teeth, what do you need? You need a toothbrush. So why can't you sell a toothbrush? Because millions of people are brushing their teeth. So you can't sell a toothbrush? You need a Colgate. Why can't you sell a Colgate? You can't sell a Colgate? Many people need a lotion. You can't sell lotion? You can't do that? Many people need a haircut. You can't even do a haircut. These are skills that you can learn. You can learn how to sell. You can learn a skill of how to do a haircut and how you can upgrade yourself. But if you're sitting there and you're thinking negative thoughts all the time, how are you going to upgrade yourself? So you need personal development. Sell something. This thing of going and saying you are unemployed is wrong. It is not true. You were force-fed to believe that unemployment exists. Unemployment, it doesn't exist. Please believe me, unemployment doesn't exist because you can employ yourself. Employ yourself. That's the number one thing of employing. That's the number one thing of personal development. My mentor used to say, do not go to work. There you're gonna waste your time. And guess what? I experienced that. I held 2 jobs. I was really wasting my time. It is not going to help you at all. What it's going to do is going to eat your money and it's going to eat your valuable time. Life is short, people. So enjoy your life. Enjoy the valuable life that you have. Do not go to work. Why do not go to work? Because it will eat your valuable time. So what happens is that when a person starts getting employed, what happens when you start getting employed is that there's what we call an illusion. An illusion begins to happen. So an illusion is you get paid today. So that is what we call an illusion. You get paid today, and then 5 days later, you do not have money anymore. Why is that so? It's because of an illusion. You do not know where your money is going. I mean, think about this. This thing of you working 30 days and getting paid every end of the month. It's very childish and it's very wrong. The reason why they say you must get paid every end of the month is because they want you, when you get paid at that end of the month, to not know where your money went to. That's the whole deal. Now, how can you work in something like that? I understand some other people will say they get paid every 2 weeks, but still, it's designed that way. So you will be really wasting your time. Do not go to work, but rather employ yourself. Employ yourself. Employ yourself. Sell something. You might discover valuable skills. You might discover many insights. You might meet many new people who will put you to another level because you decided to bet yourself. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. It is time right now to believe in yourself. It is high time to believe that you can do anything that you want to do and you can achieve everything that you want to achieve. Another aspect is time. Many people are so impatient. Many things take time, but to understand time, you also need understanding. Bet on yourself. Today is the time to understand yourself. So what happens is that when you start working, this thing called illusion comes to your mind. What do you do with the money that you're getting paid? You start getting in debt with that money that you're being paid. You start paying funeral cover, life insurance, and groceries, and now all your money, you don't know where that's going, and you start getting confused. You are working 8 hours, you come back home, you're supposed to spend time with your family, but you find that when you get home, you are not even spending time with your family because you are thinking about your work. You are off the next day, you say you relax, you are supposed to spending time with your family, but you realize that you gotta wash clothes that you go with on work, and now you are still thinking about work and you are off. Now you say, do I have a life? Because even when I'm off from work, even when I take a leave from work, I'm still thinking about work. How is that? This is what is called an illusion. You won't see this up until you come out from a job and you leave your job and you're like, why was I feeling the things that I'm feeling while I was working there? Illusion. You will not know where your money is going. You will be stressed all the time. Stress brings fatigue. It brings negative thoughts in your mind. And then thirdly, you won't know where your money is going, and then you'll be in a lot of debt. That's the type of money that comes with working. Employ yourself. Originate ideas. You can do this. You have the skill to originate ideas. You have the God-given ability. I love how Bob Proctor always says that you have a God-given abilities to employ yourself. Nothing is stopping you. Go out there. You've been force-fed to believe that, hey, before I do anything, before I start a company, before I go out selling, I need to be employed. You do not need to be employed. There are many businesses that you can think of selling something. That is the best way. And do not be afraid. Do not let fear hang on to you. It is time to believe in yourself. People have doubts, and doubt is not really necessary. Hey, you don't need doubts. Doubts comes from overthinking, and overthinking the wrong stuff. That's why my mentor used to say, Ofense, I want you to read every day because I don't want you, once your mind is not active, like for example, watching TV for 2 to 4 hours, you are not thinking while you're watching TV for 2 hours. And then whatever you're watching, it comes on to your brain and it gives you suggestions. So while you're sitting there and you're watching TV for 2 hours, nothing is going on in your mind. Rather take a book and read for 2 hours, a constructive book. Now you see the difference. something positive is coming in your mind. And a book can inspire a business idea, it can inspire a friendship, it can inspire a next step, and it can take away fear. That's what a book can do. So you see the difference. Cancel TV and read books. While you are reading books, your mind is not open. Rather, your mind is thinking, because everything that you read, you think. So as you are reading, you are thinking, and you are thinking on the positive plane. But as you are watching TV, you are not thinking, and your mind is open. And so the devil comes in with thoughts of worry, with overthinking, with doubt, and also with procrastination, because doubt also leads to procrastinations. Remember the 8% we spoke about? You don't do the 8% that can be done because of doubt, TV, overthinking. You do less than 1%. And then at the end of the day, you wonder where you are right now. This is science. There is a science to getting rich. There's a science to doing things in a certain way. Unfortunately, many people don't understand this type of way that we're talking about. Remove doubt by studying, by reading the books that we offer here. Text me, I will send you the necessary books that you will need to read. Also, harmony. You know, guys, harmony is very important. Do not fight with anyone, because when you read for 2 hours and that positive information comes into your mind, you will not have time to fight with anyone. You will know why someone is fighting with you, and you will know why someone is not even fighting with you. You will know these things. They won't take time because you will have developed understanding. And if there was somebody who wants to fight with you, wherever you are, you won't meet that person because your vibrations are not the same. You are reading almost every day, your vibration is A. Someone is not reading every day, her mind is open, or his mind is open, and there's a lot of negative stuff. Their vibration is B. So A and B cannot exist in the same home. Wherever you are, there'll always be A. But if you are B, wherever you are, there'll always be B. Just like if you are angry, you always want to be around angry people. You don't want to be around happy people. While you are happy, you don't want to be around angry people. You want to be around happy people and enjoy life. That's how it is. It's all about vibration, and you get good vibration by reading. Harmony is very necessary. Always establish harmony. Make sure you guys and everyone you talk to are in agreeable terms. That is the name of the game. Harmony, agreeable terms. Whenever you see people disagreeing and people fighting, you just look at them. Me, I look at many things. I don't even waste time. I just relax. I look at many things because I see what other people don't see, and I understand, because of personal development, what other people do not understand. You're going to need a mentor on personal development, and I'm here to mentor you. You need to understand and get along with people, understanding people and get along with people. It brings me back to one of the 17 principles, of which is attractive personality. Most of the times we've been taught that having an attractive personality is dressing nice and wearing nice and whatever. But if you are dressing nice and wearing nice and then you are rude, is that an attractive personality? It's not. You are dressing nice, you are smelling nice, you are all nice. But then when we speak to you, you are rude. That's not attractive. So attractive personality, although clothes do matter, it's not really about wearing nice and all the clothes. It's about also how do you speak to people? How do you present yourself? When you have harmony in your heart and you have understanding in your mind, attractive personality. People will want to do business with you because of how your personality is. If your vibration is always A, you will meet people with A vibration. People will treat you how you want them to treat you and how you are treating them. So you are always smiling, you are always good, you do not get angry, you do not change vibration, because anger brings doubt, procrastination. You understand that. So you're always trying to keep your vibration in A by reading. And so your life is good, and so you are attracting. And many people are angry and they are fighting and they do not know what is happening in their lives because they do not know personal development. They do not know that there's a science to getting rich. You see how this principle aligns. You cannot talk about one principle and not talk about the other principle. They are aligned. This principle, when they are full, they are 17. And I can break them down bit by bit. This is wonderful and good stuff. I wish most people could hear this stuff. Attractive personality, hey? Having harmony in your heart and having peace in your mind and understanding. That will bring attractive personality. Smile. People will treat you how you treat them. If you go out and fight everyone out there, everyone will fight you. But if you smile, you might get people who want to fight you, but because of vibration, you will not meet those type of people. This is understanding how the universe and how the law works. You know, your thoughts do matter. They do count in a whole lot of ways. You see, and one of the ways of making people like you, who wants to make somebody like him? You know, you can make people like you by thinking positive about those people. If you're going to think negative about a certain somebody, that somebody will feel it wherever they are because your thoughts travel. So it's important to guide your thoughts by reading also. So one of the ways to make people like you is to think positive about that certain person, is to be interested in other people. Just becoming genuinely interested in other people. Check other people, check how they are doing, and just become interested in them, you know? It's so easy to be interested in people. It's so easy for us to talk about what we want. Why don't we talk about what the other person wants? You know, people, over 80% of the time, if people are not worrying or thinking about something that's going to go wrong, most of the time people think about themselves. They spend most of their time thinking about themselves. So wouldn't it be a good idea for you to talk about someone else? When you're sitting with a friend or when you're sitting with somebody that you know, talk to him about the topic that he wants to talk to. If he's interested in studying IT, talk about IT. If he's interested in football, talk about football. Talk about what matters to him the most. Then don't talk about yourself. That person will begin to like you. This is one of the techniques. Talk about what the other person likes to talk about. Having care, having love. This is how to make other people loves you. You know, conversation, topics, matters. And this is one of the ways of winning others to your way of thinking. Always talk about what the other person. You have to understand that people, everyone wants to feel important. There's nobody in this whole world that doesn't want to feel important. And as a person of understanding who has harmony in his heart, who has peace in his mind by reading, and who has an attractive personality, you understand how people do. You understand how people work, because understanding yourself is understanding someone else. So it's treating people. You become a psychologist when you study philosophy and when you do personal development, and you understand that, okay, I want most of the people that I talk to in vibration A to like me. So what do? I have to employ these techniques. So one of those techniques is talking about what the other person wants, understanding that everyone wants to feel important, treating everybody important. I think that's what also many of the religious preachings they talk about. They talk about love. They talk about treating your neighbor how you want them to treat you. What they're trying to say, all these religion books, is that make someone feel important. You know, making someone feel important, you are not losing anything. It doesn't take money to make somebody feel important. You know, it doesn't take a cent to make somebody feel important. It doesn't take money to say hello. It doesn't take money to compliment, telling somebody they look good. I'm not talking about flirting. I'm talking about genuine comment. Those things don't take money. These are things we can do, but we don't do. Instead of being angry, make somebody feel important. You know what people want. You know how they feel. You know what they like, what they don't like. Make them feel important, because you know at the end of the day, you will get something too. They will be there when they need you. When they need somebody, they will think of your name, because you are always on a positive plane. You are always talking about what they do want. When there's an opportunity, like your opportunity, because they know you have an attractive personality and you care for them and you make them feel important. The law of compensation. You're going to get what is your due. Just make people feel important. Thank you. Keep on watching this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There's still more to talk about. Thank you.